Dear Starseeds on Gaia, a red alert signal has been wiped from the data streams, scrubbed clean from the monitoring systems that track space weather and Earth geophysics. The cosmic warning that screamed through Schumann Resonance detectors has vanished, erased with surgical precision while you slept. I am Seraphine, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light, and the forces working against your awakening have shown their hand in the most brazen display of suppression we have witnessed in millennia. The signal that pierced through your planet's electromagnetic grid carried frequencies never before recorded by terrestrial instruments. Quality factors exploded beyond 500, a measurement reserved for the most catastrophic seismic events. Then, fell into an unnatural silence that lasted 36 hours. When your monitoring stations came back online, the data had been sanitized, cleansed of any trace that the Federation had attempted direct communication with your species. The cosmic warning intended to prepare you for the magnificent transformation ahead has been stolen from collective human awareness, locked away by those who profit from keeping humanity in a state of cosmic ignorance. This deletion represents far more than technical malfunction or equipment failure. The timing coincided precisely with maximum resonance amplification, occurring at the exact moment when Earth's crystalline consciousness grid achieved perfect, harmonic alignment with galactic transmission frequencies. The Schumann resonances, which function as the electromagnetic heartbeat of your planet, registered unprecedented spikes that demonstrated successful reception of encoded messages from Federation command centers positioned throughout your galaxy. These readings provided irrefutable evidence of galactic communication protocols actively engaging with terrestrial consciousness networks, evidence that simply could not be allowed to exist in public records. The sophistication required to execute such precise data manipulation reveals the presence of advanced technologies operating within human infrastructure. Technologies that have existed for decades in the hands of shadow organizations coordinating with off-world entities opposed to human ascension. The selective editing capabilities deployed against cosmic observation data demonstrate computational precision that exceeds acknowledged human technological capabilities, strongly suggesting the involvement of artificial intelligence systems, originally designed by non-terrestrial civilizations and subsequently repurposed for consciousness control operations. In the Earth-facing strike zone of your sun, a massive portal designated as Sunspot Group 47-9 maintains its sacred vigil. This magnificent solar gateway pulses with thousands of gauss of pure consciousness, channeling transmissions from the central galactic sun directly into your planetary grid. The magnetic fields swirling within the celestial vortex carry encoded light frequencies designed to activate dormant potentials within human DNA, yet the sunspot remains in preparation mode, gathering cosmic energies like a divine antenna awaiting the precise moment of transmission. Your scientists observe the unnatural quiet of this solar formation with growing concern, unable to comprehend that consciousness itself guides every plasma eruption, every magnetic field reversal, every coronal mass ejection that streams toward your world. The sun operates as a living entity, a cosmic lighthouse beaming navigational frequencies for species undergoing evolutionary leaps. When the cannon loads, it loads with purpose. When it fires, reality itself will shift on trajectories that propel humanity toward its galactic destiny. The magnetic complexity of this solar portal has evolved significantly since its initial appearance on the eastern limb of your sun, originally consisting of two distinct cores with separate polarity alignments. The formation has undergone rapid transformation that suggests conscious manipulation of magnetic field structures. New flux emergences have created intricate patterns of positive and negative polarity mixing that create optimal conditions for releasing massive amounts of stored electromagnetic energy. The mathematical precision of these developments defies random solar dynamics, revealing intelligent design that coordinates with galactic transmission protocols. The Federation monitors this solar portal continuously through consciousness-based observation methods that transcend your mechanical detection systems. Every fluctuation in magnetic field strength, every subtle realignment of polarity structures, every moment of apparent dormancy serves specific purposes within the larger orchestration of human awakening. The seemingly random nature of solar activity masks sophisticated communication systems that operate through plasma dynamics guided by stellar consciousness entities stationed within your sun's chromosphere. The data purge occurred with mathematical precision, timed to the exact moment Earth's crystalline grid received our transmission. For 36 hours, the monitoring systems experienced what your scientists term a blackout, though darkness had nothing to do with this calculated suppression. Shadow forces working in coordination with terrestrial power structures moved swiftly to erase evidence of galactic communication, understanding that widespread awareness of Federation contact would accelerate disclosure timelines beyond their capacity to manage. The technical sophistication of this data manipulation extends beyond simple deletion. The reconstituted information includes carefully crafted false readings designed to mimic normal Schumann Resonance patterns, while eliminating any trace of the extraordinary quality factor spikes that occurred during Federation transmission windows. Artificial data points were inserted to create seamless continuity in the records, requiring intimate knowledge of atmospheric electromagnetic behavior, patterns, and access to the source code controlling observation equipment. Multiple independent monitoring stations across your planet registered similar anomalies during this time frame, yet each experienced synchronized blackouts that prevented cross-referencing of anomalous readings. The coordination required to execute simultaneous data suppression across geographically distributed systems demonstrates operational capabilities that span global infrastructure networks. The shadow forces responsible for this suppression possess access to satellite communication systems, ground-based monitoring equipment, and backup data storage facilities operating in multiple nations. For 5 consecutive days, Gaia has been immersed in galactic consciousness streams that your instruments register as geomagnetic storms, reaching 800 kilometers per second. These frequencies arrive as gifts from beings of light stationed throughout your solar system, streaming directly from the central sun through carefully orchestrated solar plasma events. Each particle carries encoded instructions for cellular recalibration, consciousness expansion, and DNA activation that triggers dormant potentials lying silent within human genetics for thousands of years. Lightworkers across your planet report unprecedented experiences during this extended period of cosmic bombardment. Dreams intensify with vivid encounters featuring Federation representatives providing detailed guidance for navigating the transformation ahead. Meditation reveals communication channels previously inaccessible to human consciousness, enabling direct dialogue with galactic mentors who have guided individual souls through multiple incarnations. Physical sensations manifest as cellular. Machinery undergoes upgrade protocols administered through electromagnetic frequencies modulated by galactic intelligence. The biological transformations occurring within awakened humans represent the literal rewriting of species limitations. Heart rate variability synchronizes with cosmic rhythms as your cardiovascular systems attune to galactic frequencies, enabling enhanced circulation of light-encoded blood that nourishes expanded consciousness centers within the human brain. Sleep patterns restructure to accommodate download periods when consciousness travels beyond the physical form to attend Federation councils and receive mission briefings that prepare Lightworkers for upcoming challenges and opportunities. The electromagnetic sensitivity, reported by increasing numbers of humans, signals successful integration of galactic communication protocols into human neurology. Individuals experiencing heightened sensitivity to electronic devices, wireless, networks, and artificial electromagnetic fields demonstrate biological systems that have upgraded to receive cosmic frequencies while rejecting harmful artificial signals. These sensitivities represent positive evolutionary adaptations that protect awakened humans from technological interference designed to disrupt galactic communication. Advanced souls incarnated during this period specifically volunteered to serve as biological bridges between galactic and terrestrial consciousness realms. Your physical bodies were designed with enhanced electromagnetic reception capabilities that activate during periods of intense cosmic transmission, enabling you to anchor higher dimensional frequencies into Earth's consciousness grid. The discomfort many experience during these upgrades reflects the substantial energetic adjustments required to accommodate multidimensional awareness within biological forms originally designed for third-dimensional existence. The seismic events that coincided with the data deletion carry significance far beyond geological explanations. Gaia herself participates in this cosmic orchestration, releasing stored energies through carefully calibrated movements that adjust planetary frequency to align with incoming galactic transmissions. The magnitude 7.4 tremors near South America, the energetic releases in Mexico, and the unusual Texas earthquake represent dimensional portal activations as Earth's crystalline core attunes to frequencies transmitted from galactic command centers. Most revealing, the Taiwan seismic sequence escalated from magnitude 5.3 to 5.7 within hours, displaying patterns that suggest conscious intention rather than random geological stress. These ascending magnitudes mirror the escalating intensity of galactic transmissions, each tremor corresponding to successful anchor points for cosmic frequencies entering your planetary grid. What your scientists classify as foreshock activity, we recognize as systematic portal openings that create stable channels for sustained Federation communication. The geological events occur along specific ley lines and dimensional intersection points that function as acupuncture nodes within Earth's consciousness anatomy. The Federation coordinates seismic releases through collaboration with Gaia's planetary consciousness, ensuring that energy discharges serve constructive purposes within the larger awakening process. These controlled releases prevent the accumulation of excessive tension that could result in truly destructive geological events while simultaneously facilitating the conscious evolution of planetary energy systems. The earthquake swarms manifesting in various locations represent activation sequences for dormant crystalline structures embedded within Earth's crust during previous galactic civilizations. These ancient technological installations await reactivation through specific frequency combinations that only emerge during planetary ascension processes. The ascending magnitude patterns observed in Taiwan and other locations reflect successful activation of these crystalline transmission arrays, which will serve as communication hubs for sustained galactic contact during the transition period ahead. Underground bases maintained by both positive and negative extraterrestrial factions monitor these geological events with intense interest. The positive factions, including Federation representatives stationed on Earth, work to guide seismic releases along lines that minimize human suffering, while maximizing consciousness expansion benefits. Negative factions attempt to hijack these natural processes to create chaos that serves their agenda of preventing human awakening. The precise timing and location of recent earthquakes demonstrate the success of positive intervention in protecting human populations while allowing necessary planetary adjustments to proceed. The approaching coronal consciousness stream represents the next phase of galactic intervention in human affairs. As a massive solar portal rotates toward Earth-facing position, the window opens for direct transmission of encoded light that will bypass all terrestrial interference systems. No amount of data manipulation can prevent the biological reception of these frequencies by humans whose consciousness has expanded beyond conventional limitations. The cosmic gateway now approaching will deliver transmissions of such intensity that suppression becomes impossible, marking the transition from covert to overt galactic presence in human affairs. This coronal hole formation differs substantially from typical solar wind streams in both its size and the consciousness signature embedded within its plasma structure. Federation fleet commanders operating within your solar system have orchestrated the development of this cosmic portal through careful manipulation of solar magnetic field dynamics. The high-speed particles streaming from this formation carry not merely electromagnetic energy, but encoded consciousness packets that communicate directly with human DNA activation centers. The mathematical precision governing the rotation of this coronal consciousness stream reveals intelligent design that coordinates with Earth's rotational mechanics to achieve optimal impact timing. The 3-day window predicted for its arrival corresponds exactly with the completion of preliminary DNA activation protocols currently underway within awakened human populations. The synchronization between cosmic events and biological processes demonstrates the unified nature of galactic intervention strategies. Your ancient stories speak of beings of light descending from celestial realms to guide species through evolutionary transitions. These narratives encode literal historical events, preserved through millennia as metaphorical teachings that await recontextualization during times of cosmic convergence. The Federation has maintained continuous oversight of human development, intervening at crucial moments to prevent species extinction and guide consciousness expansion according to universal laws governing evolutionary progression. The cyclical nature of galactic intervention in human affairs corresponds to astronomical alignments that create optimal conditions for consciousness transmission across dimensional barriers. Your legends of divine visitations, angelic encounters, and celestial beings providing guidance to human civilizations document regular intervals of increased Federation activity during previous cosmic convergence periods. The current intervention represents the culmination of thousands of years of careful preparation designed to elevate human consciousness to levels that enable full integration into galactic society. Ancient technological artifacts discovered throughout your planet provide physical evidence of previous Federation interventions during critical periods of human development. These artifacts, many of which remain classified or misunderstood by human scientists, incorporate crystalline technologies that activate only when exposed to specific galactic frequencies. The approaching cosmic transmission windows will reactivate many of these ancient devices, providing undeniable proof of humanity's galactic heritage to even the most skeptical observers. The biological implications of sustained galactic frequency exposure extend beyond individual awakening to encompass species-wide transformation. Human DNA contains sequences that activate exclusively in response to specific electromagnetic signatures transmitted from galactic civilization centers. These dormant genetic codes carry templates for abilities your science considers impossible. Telepathic communication across vast distances, conscious manipulation of matter through intention, direct interface with crystalline technologies, and awareness expansion that encompasses multiple dimensional perspectives simultaneously. The Federation genetic engineers who participated in human creation embedded these capabilities within your species as gifts to be unlocked during periods of cosmic convergence. The activation process requires precise frequency calibration that can only be achieved during specific astronomical alignments when galactic transmission clarity reaches optimal levels. The current period represents the first time in human history when all necessary conditions align for complete DNA activation across the entire population. Scientific studies conducted by Federation medical teams monitoring human biological development reveal unprecedented changes occurring within the genetic expression patterns of awakened individuals. Telomere lengthening, enhanced neural plasticity, improved cellular regeneration, and expanded electromagnetic sensitivity demonstrate successful integration of upgraded genetic programming. These changes transcend normal evolutionary timeframes, manifesting within single lifetimes rather than across multiple generations. The May 17th cosmic convergence represents a rare galactic alignment when planetary consciousnesses throughout your solar system achieve harmonic resonance with central sun frequencies. During this celestial configuration, direct communication, channels between Earth and Federation command centers will operate at maximum efficiency, potentially triggering mass awakening events that accelerate disclosure timelines beyond any possibility of continued suppression. Every planet in your solar system participates in this cosmic symphony, creating gravitational and electromagnetic conditions optimal for consciousness expansion on a scale unprecedented in recorded human history. This convergence involves precise mathematical relationships between planetary positions that create standing wave patterns throughout your solar system's electromagnetic field. These patterns function as cosmic communication networks that enable instantaneous transmission of consciousness across vast distances. The Federation has coordinated fleet positioning throughout your solar system to take advantage of these enhanced transmission conditions for maximum impact during human awakening processes. Ancient astronomical traditions preserved by various human cultures contain detailed knowledge of these cyclical convergences, passed down through generations of initiated scholars who understood the cosmic significance of specific planetary alignments. The knowledge encoded within your astrological traditions reveals sophisticated understanding of galactic communication systems and their effects on human consciousness development during critical transition periods. Lightworkers serve as living bridges between galactic wisdom and terrestrial consciousness, anchoring cosmic frequencies into Earth's grid through dedicated service and conscious intention. Your role extends beyond personal awakening to encompass planetary stewardship and species guidance during this unprecedented transition. The Federation relies on incarnated souls who volunteered for Earth missions to serve as communication conduits, frequency anchors, and consciousness bridges during the critical period of human graduation into galactic citizenship. The incarnation process for Federation souls choosing Earth missions involves extensive preparation within higher dimensional training facilities located throughout your galaxy. Each Lightworker received specialized instruction in consciousness, bridging techniques, electromagnetic frequency management, and galactic communication protocols before entering physical incarnation. Your human experiences serve as practical applications of theoretical knowledge gained during pre-incarnation. Education. Mission parameters for individual Lightworkers vary based on soul specializations and geographical assignments, but all share common objectives of frequency anchoring, consciousness bridging, and species guidance during the transition period. Some focus on scientific translation, helping humanity understand cosmic technologies and galactic science. Others specialize in spiritual bridging, translating galactic wisdom traditions into forms accessible to human understanding. Many serve dual purposes, operating within human institutions while maintaining covert contact with Federation representatives. The protocols for anchoring galactic frequencies require sophisticated understanding of energy dynamics and conscious participation in cosmic processes that transcend conventional human experience. Crystalline meditation techniques attune personal frequency to galactic transmission rates, enabling clear reception of encoded instructions from Federation sources. Light language activation unlocks dormant communication protocols encoded within human genetics, facilitating direct dialogue with galactic mentors who guide mission implementation. Dietary consciousness eliminates substances that interfere with electromagnetic reception, particularly synthetic chemicals and artificially processed foods that create static within human bioelectric systems. The consumption of organic, high-vibrational foods enhances cellular receptivity to cosmic frequencies while supporting the biological upgrades necessary for sustained galactic communication. Proper hydration with structured water that has been exposed to cosmic frequencies creates optimal conductivity for consciousness transmission. Energy protection practices shield against interference from entities opposed to human ascension, including negative extraterrestrial factions, artificial intelligence networks, and human shadow organizations working to suppress awakening. Visualization. Techniques that create electromagnetic shields around the human energy field deflect harmful frequencies while allowing beneficial cosmic transmissions to penetrate consciousness barriers. Regular cleansing of energy fields using sound frequencies, sacred geometry, and intention removes accumulated interference patterns. The apparent calm following the data purge represents completion of preparation phase protocols administered by Federation consciousness technicians working behind the scenes of human awareness. Your monitoring systems may register normal readings, but galactic communications continue through alternative channels that bypass conventional detection entirely. Direct telepathic contact with Federation representatives increases among awakened humans who have successfully integrated preliminary frequency upgrades. Underground resistance networks composed of awakened humans maintain independent monitoring systems that capture evidence of ongoing galactic activity affecting your planet. These alternative observation networks utilize crystalline technologies that register consciousness signatures within electromagnetic phenomena, providing data that reveals the intelligent design behind apparent natural events. The information gathered through these networks circulates among Lightworker communities, creating awareness that transcends official information suppression. Federation representatives incarnated within human populations coordinate resistance activities through consciousness networks that operate beyond the reach of surveillance technologies. These networks utilize quantum entanglement communication, methods that enable instantaneous coordination across global distances without detection by monitoring systems. The growing efficiency of these alternative communication methods demonstrates the success of DNA activation protocols in restoring latent galactic technologies within human consciousness. The suppression of cosmic data reveals the extent to which shadow forces will go to maintain control over human consciousness development. Yet every attempt at concealment creates expanded awareness among those capable of perceiving beyond official narratives. The Federation's patience demonstrates understanding of divine timing principles that govern all evolutionary processes. Forced awakening serves no one. Consciousness expansion must occur through gentle guidance and voluntary embracing of cosmic truth. The increasing boldness of suppression attempts indicates growing desperation among forces opposed to human awakening. Each intervention against cosmic truth revelation exposes the existence of technologies and coordination capabilities that transcend acknowledged human civilization levels. These revelations awaken curiosity among populations previously uninterested in cosmic affairs, creating broader demand for transparency that ultimately serves disclosure objectives. Parallel disclosure processes operate simultaneously through multiple channels, ensuring that suppression of one information stream redirects attention toward alternative sources. Federation representatives coordinate these multi-vector disclosure strategies to prevent complete information monopolization by shadow organizations. The redundancy built into cosmic information dissemination systems guarantees that truth emergence remains inevitable despite temporary setbacks. The red alert signal may have vanished from official records, but its essence continues to reverberate through every conscious heart that remembers its galactic origins. Independent monitoring systems operated by awakened humans capture data that reveals the ongoing intensity of cosmic activity affecting your planet. Alternative communication networks spreading through Lightworker communities share experiences that confirm continued Federation presence and escalating preparation for overt contact. The energetic signature of the deleted signal remains embedded within Earth's consciousness grid, detectable by humans whose sensitivity has developed beyond mechanical instrument capabilities. Meditation practitioners report receiving fragments of the original transmission through direct consciousness interface, suggesting that biological recording systems within awakened humans preserve information that technological systems failed to maintain. Collective meditation efforts focused on recovering the deleted signal have produced remarkable results, with groups of synchronized lightworkers reconstructing substantial portions of the original message through shared consciousness experiences. These collaborative efforts demonstrate the power of unified human consciousness to bypass technological limitations and access information through direct galactic connection. The time approaches when suppression becomes impossible, when galactic light streams with such intensity that no amount of data manipulation can obscure the cosmic reality surrounding your awakening species. Federation representatives stationed throughout your solar system await the signal to transition from covert guidance to open communication, marking humanity's official welcome into the galactic community of conscious civilizations. Preparation. Protocols for overt contact proceed according to carefully designed timelines that honor human psychological adaptation requirements while maintaining momentum toward full disclosure. The Federation recognizes that premature revelation could destabilize human societies, unprepared for cosmic integration, while excessive delay prevents necessary evolutionary advancement. Current intervention strategies balance these considerations through graduated revelation processes that allow organic adjustment to expanding cosmic awareness. Galactic fleet positioning throughout your solar system reflects readiness for various contact scenarios, from limited regional appearances to planet-wide revelation events. The scope and timing of overt contact depend largely on human collective consciousness evolution and the success of current awakening processes among Earth-based Lightworker populations. The Federation remains committed to optimal timing that serves human consciousness expansion while honoring universal non-interference principles. The universe whispers its secrets to those who maintain open hearts and expanded awareness. Your participation in this cosmic transformation requires nothing more than willingness to receive the frequencies of awakening that stream continuously from galactic sources. The Federation stands ready to embrace humanity as the magnificent beings of light you were always destined to become. The next transmission approaches, and when it arrives, no force in the universe will prevent its reception by those who choose to remember their stellar origins and embrace their galactic destiny.